So I would say for me, Hotel Managers Conference is no longer just a conference that I attend or that I speak at. Because like you said, I've been part of it from the inception. I feel like it's now like a community that I belong to. So gathering once every year has become something that I look forward to. And just the conversations, the people, networking, possible collaborations if you're intentional about being in the room, and then just learning. You get to see people that you only hear about, and then they're speaking, they're teaching, they're sharing knowledge. I don't think anything compares to that. So for me, it's the community that HMC has become. It's the conversations in the room. It's seeing this many faces. It's almost like a reunion now. And then it's just, learning and sharing, because I take some notes. I would say the feedback that I receive most times from attendees, from the convener himself, he's very generous with his feedback. And so just knowing that I am in that place where I can now share what I know or what I've received and what I've learned in my journey. And then people come back to say, oh, there was this thing you talked about, I applied it at work, and this is the result that I got, or these are the results that I got. I think that's the best feeling. So yes, the feedback, that's number one for me. So first, it's news that I am now a mentor, so yeah, mentor position. But yeah, so I think it's testament to my becoming, my journey, all the work that has gone in, and the sacrifices that we make daily as hospitality professionals, not just me, Benedicta. I don't know if people see it, but it's a lot of work. It's hard on the body, it's hard on the mind. No breaks, no weekends, So yeah, and that shift for me is the recognition that I am now in a place where I get to share everything that I've learned, everything that I now know, and everything that I've experienced. So I'm able to pour into others the way some other people have poured into me over the years. So that's not a position that I take lightly. So I'm very grateful. Thank you. HMC as a platform is very important for the next generation, because we don't just need, spaces or platforms that teach. We need those ones that transform. We need, where people can come into a room and see other people that they aspire to be like, learn from those people, and just know that, okay, whatever I think I need, I can find in this room. HMC pulls together seasoned professionals, innovators. You have all the vendors that you need. So the managers are finding the people they need, the staff, they're connecting with the people that they need to connect with. The experts are there. You can ask as much questions as you want during the conference, or you go on a one-on-one with, some of the people in the room. So that is a very important platform that is needed for the next wave of hospitality leaders. So it's very important. We've actually come a long way as an industry, and I think since my involvement with HMC, I see some of my pictures from the first one and I'm like, that's not me. But yeah, so it's been a lot. There's been a shift in the mindset, of course, which is very important. It was a place we needed to come to. We are not just people that work in hotels or restaurants or waiters. We are hospitality professionals, so we are professionals in this industry. That's one. Then we've seen a lot of tech-driven ideas and innovation for the hospitality industry. Yes, and now there's a huge focus on development of managers and leaders in the industry. We are now taking it seriously, as we should have. So yeah, so those are the changes I think I've seen so far. as with any other conference, not just HMC, I would say come with an open heart, an open mind, come with a notebook. I think they will give you one there, but yeah, come with a notebook. Be intentional about being in the space, about being in the room. Be intentional about connecting, not just networking, connecting with people. You know, do some research before you come in. What do I need for where I need to be? And who can I speak to in the room? Because sometimes we have the brochures and things going out. You can see the leaders, the experts. You can see the people in the room, the seasoned professionals. So just come there. Your heart is open. Your mind is open. You have a book. You're taking notes as much as possible. You're present. You are intentional. You're connecting. You're networking. Ask questions. Have conversations. Don't just be shy and stay in a corner. So that way you would get the most benefit from the Hotel Managers Conference. I would want to bring clarity to people who are trying to find their path in the hospitality industry, people who are not sure if they're in the right place or if they're doing the right thing. I'm hoping that at some point I'm able to inspire to the point where we have younger people look at me and be like, oh, she did it, I can do it. You know, I've always just wanted to pave the way for new leaders, mentor if I can, coach when I can, teach when I'm privileged to or when I'm opportune to. And yeah, just make people know that we're here. We do a very important job. As long as you travel, as long as you move from one place to the other, we're really important, and we contribute to the economy, we contribute to the world, and yeah, just help the young people or the younger people or even people like me just know that we're here and we're intentional about being here. So that clarity is very important.